Deep black butterfly. Spiritual meaning and symbolism. The black butterfly is often labeled as a misfortunate and unwelcome sign to see, but it carries so many hidden messages of guidance, hope, and optimism beneath its wings. Let's dive into the deeper meaning of the black butterfly, its true symbolism, and what it means to see if in your dreams and in real life. Black butterfly symbolism, spiritual meaning and significance. The black butterfly is elusive, it's rare and full of mystery. It carries the beautiful and powerful energy of life-changing transformation, individuality, and uniqueness. It's a symbol of rebirth, recreation, and more importantly the death of anything misfortunate in your life. They represent true freedom of the mind, body, and spirit. Spiritually, black butterflies teach us to look within our souls and uncover to be our authentic and fearless self even when we feel scared to do so. They encourage us to take leaps of faith, make the decision that feels right, and let go of something that is no longer fulfilling us. Above all, they symbolize that life is full of abundance, miracles, and joy for those who dare to dream. These sensational creatures are what are called messengers from the beyond. They cross your path exactly when there's a specific message you need to hear. Anytime you make contact with or feel a special pull towards a black butterfly, in particular, take note. Reasons you're seeing a black butterfly. 1. You're being reminded to forge, not follow. If you're going through some financial difficulty, or are struggling to see where you fit in, take note. It's time to pursue a path more aligned with your personal values and skills. You don't have to follow the path everyone else is taking. You're being reminded that those who follow the crowd usually get lost in it. 2. Let go of negative self-beliefs and recognize your worth. The black butterfly brings the message of remaining hopeful despite the endless barrage of pain and suffering you're currently going through. You're being asked to drop the false images you harbor of yourself and replace them with ones that show you to be what you really are, a being full of talent, creativity, and gifts. You're far more capable than you give yourself credit for. Cultivate a growth mindset and watch how quickly things start turning in your favor. 3. A message from a deceased loved one. This would be a message from a past loved one, a message to live life to the full, and know that no matter what happens, they are always with you. When black butterflies appear at funerals, this should be taken as a good sign. It means that the person in question is moving on to the spirit world. 4. You're being asked to see the bigger picture of life. The lifespan of a butterfly is incredibly short, just 30 days in most cases. Seeing this butterfly can be a spiritual reminder that life is short, precious, and not to be taken for granted. You're being asked to zoom out of your current situation, no matter how stressful, take a step back, and remind yourself of the living miracles that surround you each and every day. 5. You're a powerful healer, or there's negative energy in your life that needs healing. You're a generational healer here to break a karmic cycle that has run through your family's lineage for quite some time. In this scenario, seeing a black butterfly is a reminder of your strength, your courage, and innate healing abilities. You have the rare and intuitive gift of transmuting the dark into the light, the yin into the yang. You're likely going through or have been through a tough time recently. The message here is one of perseverance. We need to experience the dark sometimes to know and appreciate how beautiful the light truly is. 6. You're experiencing a deep spiritual awakening. A spiritual awakening brings immense change. It's the death of the ego and the reawakening of self. It signals the birth of new energy, new ways of thinking, and limitless freedom. Seeing one cross your path or having one come to you in a dream doesn't mean you're going to die. Instead, it symbolizes your ego's death, something which can be painful, terrifying, and confusing no less. The death of the ego can launch you into a deep and powerful spiritual awakening. 7. You're being asked to think about who you divulge your next steps to. It is said that something as small as the flap of a butterfly's wing is powerful enough to cause a tsunami across the other side of the world. This is known as the butterfly effect or chaos theory. A symbol of mystery and secrecy, seeing a black butterfly means it's important to consider who you divulge your next steps, actions, and plans to. This isn't necessarily a warning, more of a cautious reminder. Whilst most people have the best intentions, they can subconsciously project their fears and limitations onto you as a means of trying to keep you safe. But, You don't need protection. That guiding vision you have is the right path for you, and no one else can or can't confirm that. Trust in yourself. This isn't necessarily a warning, more of a cautious reminder. Whilst most people have the best intentions, they can subconsciously project their fears and limitations onto you as a means of trying to keep you safe. But you don't need protection. That guiding vision you have is the right path for you, and no one else can or can't confirm that. Trust in yourself. Psychological interpretations of seeing a black butterfly. There is a psychological phenomenon called motivated perception whereby we see what we want to see. Whilst some argue that this means we're actively looking for signs from spirit and so they don't hold any meaning. Nothing in this world is coincidental. If you saw a black butterfly, you energetically called this creature into your life to deliver a specific message. Remember, you are the co-creator, the vessel, the holder of the power. In this sense, seeing any black butterfly in any circumstance can represent a desire to start afresh, to do something radically different, or even something others would deem foolish. It often means striking out on your own, or interestingly, it can represent you being outcast as the black sheep of your family or community, or not feeling as though you truly fit in anywhere. This is sometimes seen during a deep awakening phase. Digging deeper, it also relates to fears about living the life you truly wish to. This is especially true if you've been having nightmares recently. What does seeing more than one black butterfly mean? Seeing two or more black butterflies is always a positive omen. It means the energy is amplified. It signals good luck as far as finances, career, and material wealth are concerned. If you've been asking about a deceased loved one recently, this is likely the sign they've sent to let you know they're okay. Many spirits send a double confirmation to Earth souls, acknowledging to them they are sending the sign. It's a beautiful and heartwarming thing to see. What does it mean to see a black butterfly flying? A black butterfly flying is always a positive omen. It signals welcome and positive news flying into your life very soon. If the creature is flying around your head, you can expect this energy to be amplified, meaning incredible shifts and opportunities. Career changes, promotions, sudden financial windfalls, and new relationships could be on the horizon. What does it mean if a black butterfly sits on you? Many are quick to believe a black butterfly sitting on you means something bad is on the horizon, but it's actually a call to let go of troubling thoughts. It wants you to let go of the past so you can embrace the present. It's the universe's way of asking you to start afresh and move forward. What does a black butterfly mean for love? This is an interesting message. As far as love is concerned, black butterflies symbolize that so many beautiful new beginnings on the horizon. Many would take this to mean separation, but it is more about getting to know yourself and your needs on a much better level and then making a decision based on your true inner knowing. What feels right to you? Deepening the already existing relationship, or starting afresh with someone new, or even taking a break from dating altogether? Deep down you know what you feel pulled to do. If you're single, a black butterfly can symbolize you made the right decision to let a former relationship come to an end. It also means that new connections are absolutely on the horizon for you, and are much closer than you think. What does a black butterfly mean for twin flame relationships? For twin flame relationships, the black butterfly represents entering a new phase or chapter of deep spiritual growth. It symbolizes the eternal nature of the bond between both souls, so even if you're facing a separation right now, know that the outcome will benefit you both in the long run. This can sometimes indicate a temporary separation, but more than that, it gives way to a deeper twin flame reunion. Black butterfly meaning in dreams. When deciphering dreams, it's important to think back to how you felt when you first saw the image of the black butterfly. If you felt calm and serene, it will always have a positive connotation. Spotting a black butterfly in your dreams is often a surefire sign that whatever has been troubling you is now coming to a glorious end. Similarly to seeing one in real life, a black butterfly or many black butterflies floating around you in your dream can also be a gentle hello or nudge from a past loved one. If you felt anxious or tense during the dream, a black butterfly can symbolize that there is something in your waking life that is overtaking your mind. Sometimes seeing a black butterfly in your dreams can mean that you're distrusting your intuition to solve problems in your everyday life. It can signal a lack of self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-worth, all of which can be healed. What does seeing a dead black butterfly mean? Finding a dead black butterfly might seem like a terrifying experience. It's got to signal bad luck, right? Not quite. Seeing a dead black butterfly means you're experiencing a disconnection with your inner self. It represents a need to reconnect and shed all that's no longer serving you. This includes emotional baggage from past relationships, current toxic relationships, and bad habits. The dead black butterfly is actually a symbol of freedom, hope, and purging. What does seeing a big black butterfly mean? A butterfly that's larger than the average specimen always symbolizes a greater, more profound message. Bigger than usual animal spirits are often sent to us when there's a fear that we might miss out on special guidance or an important message. These messages are likely one of the 5 core ones above, but amplified. Humans can't help but take notice when something strikes our curiosity. It's a clever way of getting our attention. Symbolism of butterfly around the world. Some superstitions like Mayan culture. In ancient Mayan culture, seeing the first black butterfly of the season was deemed to signal that a thunderstorm was coming, or that the crops will be graced with more rainfall than usual. It was considered as a sign of both abundance or threat. Native American culture. In Native American tribes, it's believed that the black butterfly symbolizes bad news, disease, or famine. Yet, if you were to see a black butterfly with a white one, it would cancel out this negative message. Aztec mythology. The great Aztec goddess Itzpapalotl is also believed to be associated with the black butterfly, more specifically the obsidian-clawed butterfly. An unusual Aztec myth describes how Itzpapalotl saved a butterfly beautiful from its death during a volcanic eruption. The goddess gave the butterfly a darker, midnight black appearance and dotted its wings with shiny razor-sharp blades. The story follows that the goddess wanted the butterfly's wings to act as a mirror to the most ignorant souls on earth so that they may see that love and light are always the answer. East Asia and Central America. In some regions of the Philippines, Mexico, China, and Pacific Islands, the sight of a black butterfly symbolizes regret, remorse, famine, and even death, all of which revolve around stories, legends, and myths that are thousands of years old. This is often why many people fear the sight of a black butterfly, but there is nothing to be afraid of. Hope this black butterfly meaning guide has been helpful to you and has perhaps brought you some knowledge. Even if you don't feel lucky, you should know that seeing a black butterfly is an incredibly fortunate and auspicious sign. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching this video. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel for more videos.